And we're live. Your headphones good?
Yep, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
All right, we're going to jump right into this fucking thing. Let's give these people some more picks this week.
Yeah, you were on fire last week.
Oh, you know, man, you know. Sometimes it all comes together. Whenever it does, it's a lovely day.
It's true.
But we are back. Last week was fun. Let's go ahead and redo it this week. What do you say?
Yeah.
Before we start, I know you're probably wondering why I'm sideways and look like I do. Well, I had a surgery Thursday morning that makes sitting down quite difficult these days.
Yeah.
Just leave it at that. And but nothing's going to keep me from giving you money lineups on Sundays. I'm here for the people, dude.
He's a champ.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm playing through injuries.
I was like, you just want to. I'm like, you want to like just say fuck it, not do it this way. You're like, no, I can't just do that. No
fucking way. I'm not good. I'm here every week, injury or not, man.
He wants to win you money.
I'm here to do this. But with that said, this might be a fast show, so let's go ahead and jump. Right. The games I like this week, it's kind of a weird slate when I was looking at it today. Your highest over-under is the 49ers versus the Seahawks. Seahawks are -2.5. It's a 53.5 over-under. And then right below that is the Titans -7 going against the Cincinnati Bengals. That's a 51.5 over-under. And then it's almost like every other game is around 49 points this week. It's a weird slate, man. Yeah, kind of a weird week.
Weird matchups for sure.
But we'll jump into the quarterback spot like I always do first. Right there at the top, I say him every time. Russell Wilson at 8,700. It's the highest over-under against the Niners. I look for that to be your 430. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it will be. It was a tough matchup the last time they played too, so yeah.
It'll be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Russ, just to be honest. I just wanted to get if you have money and you want to play one of them high guys, I would play him over Mahomes, even Mahomes going against the Jets.
Yeah, I agree with that because I think there's a possibility that Kansas City game, right? Like they're gonna bench him. Yeah. So you see a lot of Chad Henne in that game.
And then right below that, two guys in the same game that was in that second over-under. I have them both here. Joe Burrow at 7,600, Ryan Tannehill at 7,500. Both of them look sharp. Tannehill can use the legs and run one in. Burrow's, it's like he's throwing for 2 or 3 touchdowns a week now.
Yeah, he's starting
to
keeps
getting better.
He's coming into his own.
Tons of weapons. I like it. I like him a lot, man. I think that game, I like the over on that game too, by the way.
Yeah, that's a game you should definitely bet because I think Burrow's kind of one of those guys now that, I mean, we kind of looked at him like as a rookie at first. Now he's kind of becoming one of the elite guys.
A little better every week.
Yeah, so now I like that too.
Yeah, I got that game stacked in my lineups. But other than them two, the other side of the Wilson, I just went both over-unders. But this guy I have in most of my stuff just because of the price and what it helped me get to. But Jimmy Garoppolo is only $6,600 in that 53.5 over-under.
Yeah, I think they some reason I think they feel like he's going to get hurt or something because I noticed his price has been low since he's come back. But, I mean he looks like Jimmy G to me. I mean
that's 200 yards and a touchdown or two, and he's at value pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. And if he comes out somehow and just say the Seahawks get a lead and he's forced to throw to try to come back or whatever in that game, and somehow he throws for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's huge.
Right.
I love it. I like Jimmy G this week. What you got, man?
Okay. Well, I think my top guy for quarterbacks is Aaron Rodgers, 8,400. They're going against the Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
That pass defense is not very good at all. And he's really been hooking up well with Adams. So I don't think that's a bad stack right there for you if you get the right lineup going. I love Tannehill at 7,500. He's got the same sort of stats as Patrick Mahomes this year. I mean, the guy's not failing at all. He's playing good quarterback right now.
He just looks sharp, man.
He does.
And he will get loose.
Yeah.
He will get loose.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting you 30, 40 rushing yards a game, it seems like.
Yep. And he's throwing downfield. I mean, it's not like he's just connecting these short mid-yardage, situations. He's throwing bombs. I mean,
he's got studs too.
Yeah, he's really doing well. So I like Tannehill at 7,500. It allows me to fit other things into my lineup.
Like it.
And then I like we talked about Joe Burrow. I like Justin Herbert at 7,700. And I mean, he had the most fantasy points for the quarterbacks last week. He's exploded almost every week. I mean, he's really been killing it.
This rookie quarterback class is really good.
And I mean, he's really surprising because you wouldn't think that he would be the guy that was going to be like the big, passer and runner. I mean, but the guy looks great. So yeah, those are my three main guys. So
he tricked usually every year when I watch Hard Knocks, which on HBO, I love watching that show.
Yeah.
They always trick me with somebody, like make me think somebody's better than what they are. And then I always run out and get them late in the fantasy draft or something like that.
I do too.
Well, he was this year's. Like I remember Herbert was my guy this year. And I think for the first time, they actually tricked me into somebody that's a stud.
Yeah, well, everybody thought, Tyrod Taylor is going to be I mean, how many years has that happened to Tyrod Taylor where we thought he was going to be the quarterback and he just gets screwed?
Like his last three teams, literally.
Yep. So
going on to the running back position for me at the top, and this is probably my lock of the week. He's expensive as shit, but man, I love him. And with Jimmy G, I can get him in. Derrick Henry at 9,500 going against Cincinnati.
Yeah,
I want all of that.
Yeah, that's definitely one you want to try to get into the. I mean,
want every single bit of that.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be nasty.
So much money though, man. $9,500 is a lot of cash.
It is. But I mean, if you have a couple of cheap options though to fit them into the lineup,
I do.
That's good.
Which I do, and I'll give you some of those. Another guy I like below that is Kareem Hunt at 8,200.
I do too.
And Clyde Edwards-Helaire at 7,500. That's that Jets game. I know it's Le'Veon Bell's old team. It's a redemption game for Bell. Helaire is the guy, man. I think Bell sprinkles in.
This is going to be our I have Bell.
You
this
have Bell
week.
for the.
I mean, he's so cheap, man. He's 6,000 this week.
Going against his old team.
Andy Reid wants to put it too. I mean,
I know, man.
But
I like them both, though.
I do too.
I hate that. Sucks that that happened, man.
My thing is that what we talked about earlier with Mahomes, I think that's going to factor into it.
And then they rest Helaire and rest everybody, and then Bell just goes off.
Yeah, exactly. And they're going to want to get him reps because this is the game to put reps in.
It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. But this next guy have him in everything I got. He's only $6,000. Jerick McKinnon, running back for the Niners. He's the only running back left now.
Is he really?
Yeah, Moser and what's his name is out this week.
Tevin Coleman?
No, not Coleman.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Hack or whatever. There's a couple of guys in there now. Their running back group is so.
It's a dude that went off last week, like Wilson or something like that.
Yeah,
he was like the leading running back.
But
yeah, they're both hurt. He's the only running back left, and he's $6,000 in that high over under game.
I like that. I didn't realize that, so I may go back through my lineups and see if I can fit him in because I liked what I saw out of him when he was starting a couple weeks ago.
And the thing with him too is I think Seattle gets a lead there, and he's also he does a lot of damage in the passing game. So I don't see him missing anything if the game script is a negative game script for him too. So
and he's at what price? You say
6,000.
Yeah, that's nice,
and that helps you get your Derrick Henry in there.
Yeah, that's nice.
What do you got?
Okay, so I had Hunt too as my top guy, 8,200. They're going against that Vegas defense who isn't playing really good defense at all. So, and Hunt's their guy. He's going to explode, I think, this weekend. Then I said Le'Veon Bell at 6,000. Already gave my reasonings for that. And then my last guy is JT with Colts. They're going against Detroit this week. And Detroit's run defense has allowed a lot of yards and touchdowns. And JT is right on the verge of breaking a big game. I mean, he's real close. It's like a couple of plays, you see him about to break one off, and he just hasn't done it yet. I think this could be the game where they do it right off bye week. I can see them coming out and, really coming out with fire. So, those are my running backs.
You brought up Tevin Coleman. He is off the IR this week.
Oh, is he?
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. So they got Tevin Coleman at 5,000, and then they have Hasty, JaMychal Hasty. He kind of had some yards last week.
Yeah.
When Wilson Jr. is the other guy. He's on IR now.
Okay.
Him and Mostert both are on IR. And then McKinnon is looking to be like the lead back.
Yeah, but McKinnon looked good though. So like a couple weeks ago, and I agree with you. If you're going to go with a back in that situation,
how many running backs do the Niners have?
Yeah, I know they got a bunch. That's what I can't even
like
keep up. Yeah, they rotate the hell out of them. They all get hurt. But yeah, no, I like that though.
All right, wide receiver position: Devontae Adams, 9,100. To me, he's the best receiver in the league right now.
Yeah, I agree. He's getting all the targets.
Him and Hopkins, but I mean,
no,
it's tough to go against the guy with Aaron Rodgers throwing him the ball.
Those two are really connected. I mean, they've been connecting for years, but like this year, you can tell Rodgers is really trying to get down to him. I mean, that's like the guy he trusts. It's like I don't trust doing a wide receiver too with the Green Bay Packers because I don't know who it's going to be, but I know he's going to throw it to Adams no matter
like
what.
15 targets. So. Yeah. Below that, AJ Brown, stud, and for 7,500, put him in all your lineups. Do not play this guy. Below that is Tyler Boyd at 6,400, AJ Green at 5,800. One of them. So pretty much I'm going Brown, one of those two, and then Javaris Landry at 5,800.
Yeah, because Beckham's out.
And I think Landry's going to end up. I bet he gets 10 targets. And in tournaments like we play, not necessarily the millionaire, that's what you want. You want target. You want a high floor, as high as a floor as you could get. So that's pretty much what I'm doing at receiver this week.
No, I like that. My top guy, AJ Brown. AJ Brown. I'm sorry, 7,500. I'm like you. You need to have him in your lineup. So it gets that Cincinnati defense. It's going to be Tannehill connecting with him a lot, and so I like him a lot. I like Keenan Allen stacking with Herbert. If I were to put Herbert in a lineup, 7,400. Those two are really hooking up. Keenan Allen too. Yep,
he's cheap as shit.
And Tyler Lockett at 7,200. I felt that was cheap for him, and that they're gonna have to connect to him. I mean, San Francisco's defensive backfield's pretty good, and they match up real well with DK. So I like Lockett in this situation for that price. So those are my guys at receiver.
Awesome, man. Tight end position, I got two guys. I didn't really even go low on tight end this week. As you can tell, I went low on quarterback, and then I had a couple low running backs to help me get to these other guys, and then mid-tier receivers. So that's how I got my Henry in there, and then one of these two tight ends, George Kittle at 7,700 or Waller at 6,800. One of those two. It's not a week. I didn't go low at all this week.
Yeah, I like Waller too. I did go cheap. I got 3 cheap options. So
see, that's why we're a show.
Well, Hooper's going to be out again this weekend. I think his appendix are messed up, and that Bryant kid's going to play. I looked at him remember because I said Njoku last week. Yeah, which he scored. He did. Yep.
And the other kid was like the leading tight end on the day.
Yep,
he had 2 touchdowns.
He looked good. He got targeted a lot too. So I mean, I'm gonna for 5,000. Yeah,
see, I might go. I kind of want, if I can go back and somehow put him in and then get Landry up to like Adams or something. Woo,
yeah, exactly. This is definitely I think Bryant's your budget. I actually went in my dynasty league and picked him up while nobody was looking. And I was like, hell yeah, because I needed a tight end. And I think he's going to get targets again with Odell Beckham being out. So, I mean, I really like him for 5,000. And I like Noah Fant for 5,700. He's a stud, man. He's like their number one receiver.
I agree.
I mean, I know they got Judy and stuff, but he's connecting with Font. I'm talking about Drew Lock. This is kind of like my I'm really kind of pushing things out here with Tua coming into the mix here. I got Gesicki at 5,500. Okay. They've been, I guess they talked a lot in camp about how those two connected a lot. And I got a feeling that they're going to be throwing a lot of short yardage plays at Tua for his first start.
Yeah.
So I see Gesicki being a major target for him. So
I like it, man. You brought up second guy for, what was that? The Noah Fant for Denver.
Yeah.
Do you like Melvin Gordon, another redemption game this week if Philip Lindsay's not healthy and playing?
I don't like
just be him.
I don't like Melvin Gordon
the charges. You know what I mean? It's another.
I think that's a good buy.
He's cheap too.
Yeah, no, I mean it's definitely with Lindsay being hurt and everything. It's a good option. I think. He's not playing well though. He just doesn't look great to me. But that doesn't mean he's not going to bust off a game though. So
I got you. Defense. You already know what I'm going to say. Whatever money.
Whatever you have left.
What you got defense?
Chicago's defense is at 3,800 right now.
The Saints.
They're going against the Saints.
See, I like the Saints going against them.
See, I think Chicago could really mess them up.
If I had the Saints in right now, both of my lineups.
See, at least you got two perspectives here. So we agree on a lot of things. We got some different things. So it's good.
What's your lock of the week?
Definitely probably. Oh man, you go first.
Mine's Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
he's expensive, but I can't see a lineup without him being in there against Cincinnati. He might run for 250 yards.
Yeah, I think I'll have to say Aaron Rodgers, I think, is my lock. It's just he's playing against the Vikings defense, and I just don't see him messing up at all. So
they're at home too, right?
Yeah.
At Green Bay.
I don't know.
I'd have to look. All right, budget buster of the week. What do you got?
It's got to be Bryant with 5,000 at tight end. He scored twice last week. Yeah.
My budget buster, I got a little budget buster stack. I got McKinnon and Jimmy G stacked up.
That's good, Matt.
To get other people in there, and
I like that.
We'll see. I told you last week I was going to ask some questions.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just give you something that I ran into here at the end of making a lineup that I was making. I had literally 3 guys or so, I think, left. So I was down to my last wide receiver spot. Okay. And I'll give you the guys. I'll just give you some of the names that I was around. Landry, which I already talked about. The receiver for the Niners, that Brandon.
Yuck. Yeah.
So Brandon Yuck, then him. Mike Williams is right there. Deebo Samuel. Well, he's out. My bad. Ruggs for Las Vegas. But yeah, pretty much that's about it. Who would you between those? Who would you take? Landry, Yuck, or probably Mike Williams?
Without a doubt, Landry.
See, that's what I think.
Yeah,
too.
with Odell Beckham being hurt, I mean, Landry was getting a bunch of targets anyways with Odell Beckham in there. So I mean, yeah, he's gonna be the number 1 receiver without a doubt. Yeah, I like him. So,
all right, man. I just said it. There it is. We're set. It's in there. Let's have a week, dude.
Yeah, no doubt.
You got anything else?
Happy Halloween. Party hard tonight.
Yeah, let's have a week. Dunkman42 on Twitter. Hit me up. Like I said, I'll be laying sideways in my bed all day tomorrow. Let's keep rolling. If you got any questions, let's talk. Let's figure this stuff out. I know it's a little shorter episode. We got straight to the point. But I'm a little high on pain medicine, and I plan on going inside and laying back down. So,
yeah, you need to go to bed. You need to get some rest. So, but no, man, I'm glad we were able to do it, though. You toughed it out.
We did. We got it out there for you guys. But have a good week, and let's win some cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.